Hello students, welcome to Center Online Classes. Students, we are working from home. So now today we'll start from the question number 3 of exercise 11.3. So in this question we have given the vector equation of planes and we have to convert those vector equations into Cartesian equation. So it's very simple. We all know that whenever we have to convert a vector equation of a line or plane, we have to put r vector equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So same step we will apply over here as well. Okay, so put r vector equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and here r vector is the position vector of any random point on the plane. Okay, so now put over here. So it would be xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap dot I cap plus j cap minus k cap equals to 2. So it's just simply a dot product. So coefficient of I and I will multiply with them. So x into 1 x, y into 1 y, and here this is z and here minus 1. So minus z equals to 2. So this is the Cartesian equation of plane. And if you will observe, you can find the I plus j minus k, the normal vector to the plane. If I replace I, j and k, y, x, y, z, that would be my Cartesian equation of plane. So in this question, I can directly say that the correct Cartesian equation of this plane would be s minus 2t x plus 3 minus t y plus 2s plus t k z equals to 15. That would be the Cartesian equation, because what I have done in the normal to the vector, I have replaced I, j and k, y, x, y, z. But we will prove it. Okay. So now the same method, I will put at the place of r dot, I will put xi plus yj cap plus z k cap dot s minus 2t I cap plus 3 minus t j cap plus 2s plus t k cap equals to 15. Again dot multiply. Okay, so now coefficient of I and I will get multiplied, coefficient of j cap and coefficient k cap will multiply with each other. So x over here, so here s minus 2t. So it would be s minus 2t x plus 3 minus t y plus 2s plus t z equals to 15. This is the Cartesian equation of the given plane. Okay. Second part is like similar to these two questions, so you can solve it by one. Okay. So now please pause the video and note it down. Now look at the question number 4. Question number 4 states, in the following cases, find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin. So it is the first part of fourth question, and we have given a plane. We have given a plane, and the equation of plane is, that is 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 12 equals to 0. This is the equation of plane, and what we have been asked in the question is that from origin we have drawn a perpendicular to it. Suppose the perpendicular is O, and then what would be the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular? So we have to basically find the coordinate of point N. So this is a given question. Okay. So first of all, we will let foot of the perpendicular from the origin is N, and its coordinates are, we have let that x1, y1 and z1, these are its coordinates. So x1, y1 and z1. Okay. So now, and first of all, direction ratios of line ON would be dr's of line ON. That would be x1 minus 0, y1 minus 0 and z1 minus 0. It means simply what? x1, y1 and z1. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have the given plane is 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 12 equals to 0. What I am going to do, I am converting this plane into the normal form, because this is what? Normal to the plane. So I can convert this equation of plane to normal form. So for that, what we have to do, you have remember that we have to divide by a square plus b square plus c square to the both side of the equation of plane. Okay, so here I have to divide by the 2 upon under root, that would be 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. So 4 plus 9 plus 16. I have to divide by this to each and every term of this equation. 4z upon under root 4 plus 9 plus 16 equals to 12 upon under root 4 plus 9 plus 16. Okay students, so it what will become? 2x upon, that would be 9 for the 13, 13 and 60, 29. 2 upon under root 29x plus 3 upon under root 29y plus 4 upon under root 29z equals to 12 upon under root 29. Consider this as equation number first. Now this is the equation of plane into the normal form. And beta, what would be the now direction cosine of normal to the plane? It means what? The direction cosine of ON vector. But in normal form, the coefficient of x, y and z are the direction cosine of normal to the plane. So the L, M, N would be, so here L, M and N, value of them would be 2 upon under root 29. Another is 3 upon under root 29 and 4 upon under root 29. Okay student? So that would be value of 11. And now, so we have both the direction ratios of line ON and the direction cosine of line ON. Okay, and we know that direction ratios are proportional to direction cosine, isn't it? So it means what? A upon L equals to B upon M equals to C upon N. So A is x1. So x1 upon L, it means what? 2 upon under root 29 equals to y1 upon 3 upon under root 29 equals to z1 upon 4 upon under root 29. Okay, so direction ratios and direction cosines are proportional. We say that this equals to lambda. Okay, so now from here I will find the value of x1, y1 and z1 in terms of the lambda. So from here beta x1 would be 2 lambda upon under root 29. y1 would be 3 lambda upon under root 29 and z1 would be 4 lambda upon under root 29. Okay, now what? Now our question is finished, because what? We know that point N, x1, y1, z1 lies on the plane. Hence, these points will satisfy the equation of plane. So what I will do? I will put value of x1, y1 and z1 into this equation. Because what? Why? Because x1, y1, z1 lies on the plane. Hence, these will satisfy the equation of plane. Okay. So now I'm just going to rough it. I'm solving over here because of lack of the space. Okay. So now, since x1, y1, z1 lies on plane, it will satisfy. So since x1, y1, z1 lies on the plane, so it will satisfy the equation of plane. So we will put value of x1, y1, z1 at the place of x, y and z. So now equation of plane would be 2 into, at the place of x, value of x1. So that would be 2 lambda. So it means what? 4 lambda upon under root 29 into under root 29. So that would be 29. Similarly, 3 into y1. So that would be 9 lambda upon 29 plus 4 into 4 lambda upon under root 29. So that would be 16 lambda upon 29 equals to 12 upon under root 29. Okay. So now from here 29 is LCM. So that would be 4 plus 9, 13 plus 16, 29 lambda upon 29 equals to 12 upon under root 29. So from here we get lambda equals to 12 upon under root 29. Once we have got the value of lambda, we can easily find the x1, y1 and z1. So hence x1 would be what? x1 would be what? 2 lambda. So it means what? 24 upon 29. y1 would be what? y1 would be 3 lambda upon under root, so 36 upon 29, and z1 would be what? 4 into 12, 48 upon 29. So these are the foot of the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular. Okay students, so please pause the video and note it down. Now look at the second part of fourth question. So the given plane is 3y plus 4z minus 6 equals to 0, and we have to find the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular from origin. Similar to the first question, so we let that the coordinates of point n are x1, y1, z1. First of all, we have converted the equation of plane into the normal form by dividing each term by under root a square plus b square plus c square. Here there is no coefficient of 0, so I can write like 0 into x. Okay? We just imagine that 0 into x plus 3y plus 4z minus 6 equals to 0. This is the equation of plane. So I have divided by 0 square is 0, 3 square 9 and 4 square is 16. So I have divided both sides. So this is my equation of plane in normal form. So direction ratios of ON, that would be x1 minus 0, y1 minus 0 and z1 minus 0. It means what? x1, y1, z1. Direction cosine, from the normal form the coefficient of x, y and z are direction cosine. So here coefficient of x is 0. So direction, those cosines would be 0, 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. Since DRs and DCs are proportional. Okay student. So now I can say that x1 upon 0 equals to y1 upon 3 upon 5 equals to z1 upon 4 upon 5. Say equals to lambda. So from here x1 equals to 0, y1 equals to, that would be 3 upon 5 lambda, and z1 equals to 4 upon 5 lambda. Since point x1, y1, z1 lies on the plane, it will satisfy the equation of plane. So now put value of y1 and z1 into the equation number first. So when we will put it, so we will get that 3 into y at the place of y1, so that would be 3 upon 5. So 9 by 25. So it would be 9 by 25 y1. Okay, sorry, lambda plus 4 upon 5 into z, and z is 4 upon 5 lambda, so 16 upon 25 lambda is equals to 6 upon 5. So it would be 19 plus 6, 25 lambda upon 25 equals to 6 upon 5. So lambda equals to 6 upon 5. So I have got the value of lambda. So the coordinates of y would be, y1 would be 3 upon 5 lambda. So 3 into 6, 18 upon 25. Z1 would be equals to, Z1 is 4 upon 5 lambda. So 4 into 6, 24 upon 25. This is the coordinate of Z1. And x1 is 0. Okay, so these are the coordinate of foot of the perpendicular from the origin to this given plane. Okay, students, I hope it's clear. Very easy steps and very easy question. So please pause the video and note it down.